Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you will be updated on all my future content. So this video is going to focus on 3-digit by 1-digit multiplication. 728 times 5 is our first example problem, and I'm going to go through step by step how to solve that problem. So when you see a problem like this, I want you to think of it as 3 separate single-digit multiplication problems where you would group whenever the product is 10 or more. So we're going to start out simply by multiplying 8 times 5. Eight times 5 equals 40. Now, because our product is more than 10, we're going to regroup. So the 0 and 40 goes in the ones place. The 4 and 40 gets carried over to the tens place. Next, we're going to multiply 2 times 5. And then the 4 that we carried over, we have to add that to our answer. So what is 2 times 5? 2 times 5 equals 10. 10 plus 4 equals 14. Again, we have to regroup since our product is more than 10. So the 4 and 14 goes in the tens place. The 1 and 14 gets carried over to the hundreds place. Seven times 5 equals 35, plus 1 equals 36. And we have our final answer, 728 times 5 equals 3,640. All right, moving on to example number 2. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Please hit the like button. All right, example number 2, 829 times 3. So same steps. We start in the ones place. We have to multiply 9 times 3 to start out. 9 times 3 equals 27. So again, our product is more than 10, so we have to regroup. The 7 in 27 goes in the ones place. The 2 in 27 gets carried over to the tens place. Next, we multiply 2 times 3, and we have to add the 2 that we carried over to our answer. So 2 times 3 equals 6. 6 plus 2 equals 8. Now, we do not need to regroup in the tens place because our answer here is less than 10. We only regroup when our answer is 10 or more. Next, we multiply 8 times 3. 8 times 3 equals 24. And we have our final answer. 829 times 3 equals 2,487. All right, moving on to our third example problem. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Please hit the like button. It helps the algorithm. All right, next example problem, we have 412 times 7. So we start in the ones place. We're going to start off by multiplying 2 times 7. 2 times 7 equals 14. So the 4 and 14 goes in the ones place. The 1 and 14 gets carried over to the tens place. Next, we multiply 1 times 7, and we have to add the 1 that we carried over. 1 times 7 equals 7. 7 plus 1 equals 8. Again, no regrouping needed in the tens place because our product is less than 10. We only regroup when our product is 10 or more. 4 times 7 equals 28. And we have our final answer here. 412 times 7 equals 2,884. All right, moving on to example number 4. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Please hit the like button. It really helps the algorithm. All right, 593 times 4. So we are going to start out in the ones place, multiplying 3 times 4. 3 times 4 equals 12. So the 2 and 12 goes in the ones place. The 1 and 12 gets carried over to the tens place. Next, we're going to multiply 9 times 4. 9 times 4 equals 36, plus 1 equals 37. So again, we have to regroup. The 7 and 37 goes in the tens place. The 3 and 37 gets carried over to the hundreds place. 5 times 4 equals 20, plus 3 equals 23. And we have our final answer. 593 times 4 equals 2,372. All right, next example. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Again, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Helps the algorithm. All right, next example problem, we have 498 times 7. So we're going to start out in the ones place. We're going to multiply 8 times 7 to start out. 8 times 7 equals 56. The 6 and 56 goes in the ones place. The 5 and 56 gets carried over to the tens place. Next, we're going to multiply 9 times 7, and then we have to add the 5 that we carried over. 9 times 7 equals 63, plus 5 equals 68. So the 8 and 68 goes in the tens place. The 6 and 68 gets carried over to the hundreds place. 4 times 7 equals 28, plus 6 equals 34. And we have our final answer, 498 times 7 equals 3,486. All right, next example, we're going to do 2 more examples before we call it a video. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Please hit the like button. It really helps the algorithm. 674 times 5. 674 times 5. Starting in the ones place now. 4 times 5 equals 20. 0, carry the 2. 7 times 5 equals 35, plus 2 equals 37. Again, we have to regroup. We regroup whenever our product is 10 or more. So the 7 and 37 goes in the tens place. The 3 and 37 gets carried over to the hundreds place. 6 times 5 equals 30, plus 3 equals 33. Do not forget to add the number that you carried over. And we have our final answer, 674 times 5 equals 3,370. All right, next example. 778 times 9. So we're starting in the ones place. 8 times 9 equals 72. The 2 and 72 goes in the ones place. The 7 and 72 gets carried over to the tens place. 7 times 9 equals 63. We have to add the 7 that we carried over. 63 plus 7 equals 70. Again, we got to regroup. The 0 and 70 goes in the tens place. The 7 and 70 is carried over to the hundreds place. 7 times 9 again equals 63. 63 plus 7 is again 70. And we have our final answer, 778 times 9 equals 7,002. All right, that is my live stream for today. I might live stream later on tonight, but that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. And if there is an area of math or reading that you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments and I will do a future video on that skill. Until next time, this is Mr. Camilleri signing off. Christ is King. Have a great day and God bless.